So this morning I'm preparing a two-part series on triggers and what it is that triggers us and what to do around it. And one has to laugh at the universe's sense of humor. At that exact moment, I get a phone call from a telemarketer. And I usually have a reasonably good sense of humor around that because I do understand that their hit rate is very low and they're paid a pittance. And so I politely decline the services. The lady insists, according to the script. Once again, I politely decline. And a third time, she gets quite vehement with me as to why I need to accept her offer. And in that moment, I was triggered. Because in that moment, I thought to myself, I've now had to say no 3 times. And what is it about my no that you insist on disrespecting? I create a boundary, you step over it. I understand. It's your training. I lay down my boundary even firmer, and you step over it. What is it either about me and the way in which I create my boundary that you're refusing to respect, or about you as a human being? So this was really awesome because in that moment I became really connected to the subject matter. So my suggestion is for you to simply observe yourself, because when we are triggered, we are offered an absolute mine of information about ourselves. We're offered a gold mine to go and dig and discover some beautiful truths about ourselves. It's a 2-part series, so in my next discourse, I'll be offering some suggestions as to what we can actually physically do. Yet for today, my suggestion is simply observe. Observe what it is, what types of situations, or who it is that consistently triggers you, and go ahead and create a scale for yourself, 0 to 10, where 0 is not affected at all and 10 is my blood is boiling. I can't even think straight. I'm so angry right now. And go ahead for a period of days and simply observe what types of situations or which people hit at what level. And it becomes quite interesting because when there are people or situations that consistently hit on a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, a 4, a 7, that's when you get to start mining. Because you get to ask, what is it about me that takes such offense to the way in which things are phrased, or my boundaries being crossed, or whatever it is? What is it within me that is responding so passionately, and how come? Other people don't seem particularly perturbed at all. And you also get to ask, who are these people who have developed such a level of disregard towards me, and what is it that I can do about it? Because make no mistake, if it's a particular group, and especially if it's close family, and they're consistently hitting you on a 4, a 5, a 7, this is going to become progressive. These things don't descale, they actually escalate. And so that really brings up a conversation that we need to have with our colleagues or our family members, making it about me, not about them. Why is it that I'm so affected by what you're doing or saying? So simply observing this scale brings such self-awareness. And in the next clip, in a couple of days' time, I have discovered such a useful tool about what to do around this. So stay tuned. I'm Fiona from the Shekinah Experience.